How will God warn you when an evil woman is in your life? What signs will be present when a woman is being used by Satan to attack you? Here are 4 biblical marks God will highlight to you as a warning that a woman is evil and sent by Satan to do harm. Number 1. An evil woman sent by Satan will be marked by chaos. Whenever God is involved, things get more ordered. 1 Corinthians chapter 14 verse 33 explains, "For God is not a God of confusion, but of peace." Thus, whenever Satan is involved, he always tries to create chaos and disorder. For example, if you had boundaries between work and your personal life, if a woman is being used by Satan to attack you, the drama she is bringing into your life will begin to bleed into your work hours if you used to have healthy relationships with your friends and family. A woman being used by Satan will come in and complicate every other relationship that is important to you. If your thought life was peaceful, a woman being used by Satan will cause you to have anxious and chaotic thoughts because of all the mixed signals she is sending. A godly woman, however, helps bring more order. She has a way of decreasing the drama, not increasing it. A wife from the Lord knows how to manage a household, taking what you give her and multiplying it into something even better. As it says of the Proverbs 31 woman, she looks well to the ways of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. Number 2. An evil woman sent by Satan will have no regard for the covenant bond of marriage. Satan hates marriage because it glorifies the Lord. Thus, Satan will try to use evil women to attack marriages in at least 2 ways. First, Satan will try to use these women to ruin marriages that already exist. She will use her physical beauty and earthly charm to prey on weak husbands. Proverbs 30 verse 20 says this is the way of an adulteress. She eats and wipes her mouth and says, "I have done no wrong." Second, Satan will use evil women to ruin marriages. By trying to use them to prevent men from ever getting married in the first place, she will tempt a man into sex, getting him attached, use him for whatever she can get out of him, and then leave him in the dust. Proverbs 31 verse 3. Do not give your strength to women, your ways to those who destroy kings. When you meet the right woman, your efforts will not be wasted. You will pursue her, and she will want to honor the Lord with you in marriage. Number 3. An evil woman sent by Satan will be marked by a rebellion towards relationship roles. The first attack Satan used on the human race was focused on their relationship roles. 1 Timothy 2 verse 13-14 For Adam was formed first, then Eve, and Adam was not deceived, but the woman was deceived and became a transgressor. Many people try to claim that the male leadership roles in the Bible were cultural and thus no longer apply to us. However, this passage links relationship roles to creation, not culture. God made Adam to lead. Satan deceived the man and woman by tempting them both to let Eve lead. Adam was just as guilty as Eve. 1 Timothy 2 verse 13-14 is simply highlighting the way in which Satan attacks couples through tempting the man with passivity and the woman with domineering attributes. Because of their sin, God said to the woman in Genesis 3 verse 16, "Your desire shall be contrary to your husband, but he shall rule over you." This means there will always be a battle and the fallen female human heart towards men. She will want to rule her husband rather than follow him in respect. When she succeeds in ruling him, she actually loses because she misses out on the blessing of her husband's sacrificial love and leadership, and when she tries to dominate and fails, she loses again because the sin in a man will often try to dominate her back and rule over her with force, which is also sinful and wrong. Thus, only when a man and woman are transformed through Christ can they function as God designed them. A man is to love his wife in a gentle and sacrificial way, and the wife is supposed to respect her husband in loving submission. And number 4, an evil woman sent by Satan will complain about your devotion to Christ and try to pull you away from God. An evil woman cannot overpower a man, so she usually uses her words to get what she wants, most notably through complaining. When a man just can't take it anymore, he gives in to her complaints. As Proverbs 21 verse 9 states, it is better to live in a corner of the housetop than in a house shared with a quarrelsome wife. When Delilah wanted to know the secrets to Samson's strength so she could betray him to his enemies, he resisted her at first, but she wouldn't give up. Judges chapter 16 verse 16 to 17 states, "And when she pressed him hard with her words day after day, and urged him, his soul was vexed to death, and he told her all his heart." Likewise, through an evil woman's relentless complaining, Satan will try to tempt you to betray God, thus losing his favor like Samson did. If we repent, however, God will restore us through his grace, unlike an evil woman who relentlessly complains. A godly woman will be marked by a gentle and quiet spirit, which in God's sight is very precious. Please subscribe to this channel for more videos. It takes less than 15 seconds.